What's up, guys? My name's Scott, and today we're going to be going over the 3 basic traveling turns for both followers and leaders. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to go over today is the lady's posture while turning. It's very important that whenever we're turning, we're keeping the correct posture, so we're aerodynamic, grounded, and balanced throughout turning. Right. So our first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to be giving you a checklist about posture from the bottom up. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is our feet. So whenever we're stepping into the ground, we want to make sure that we're stepping into the ground with the balls of our feet. But it's not just the balls of our feet. We want to be stepping on the inside of the balls of our feet, right? So if this is my foot stepping on the inside, it's going to help me be more centered when I'm talking about being grounded, as well as it's allowing me to put more pressure on that part of the foot because that part of the foot is bigger, right? So whenever we're stepping into the floor, I want to make sure that the weight and the pressure is going down directly into the floor from the inside of the balls of our feet, right? So moving up is the knees. The next thing we want to do whenever we're doing any kind of turns is bending our knees. So what this is going to help do, this is going to be softening our body. So when our body's soft, we're able to be more relaxed while turning, and also helps you stay more grounded to the floor. The more grounded we are, the more stable we are. So we don't want to be going up like this while turning because we're going to be able to topple over more, right? So it's very, very important that whenever we're turning, we're always bending our knees. The next thing we want to do is tuck in our butt. So normally when I bend my knees, my butt is going to want to stick out, right? But this is going to help us. This is going to make us be less aerodynamic. So what we have to do is we have to tuck in our butt. So this is going to help us keep our spine in line with everything, keep everything engaged into one system. So we want to make sure that whenever we're turning, everything's going to be completely in line coming from the butt. So then the next thing that we have to do is engage our core, right? So whenever we're talking about engaging our core, we don't want to just squeeze in one place because that means we're just going to be engaging this part of our body. Whenever we want to engage our core, we want to engage our whole body, so our whole body is going to be in control, right? So whenever I say engage your core, that means you're going to elongate your core. You're going to make your core tall, and then from there, since you have access of your full body now, you're going to contract it in, right? This is the proper way to engage your core, so you're actually controlling your whole body as opposed to just crunching one portion of your body, right? So the next thing about posture is your shoulders, right? It's very common for our shoulders to raise up when we're turning, and this is going to help us, this is going to make us be less aerodynamic. So what we want to do is really relax our shoulders back and down. So this is going to help us stay more relaxed, and it's going to help us keep our body in line whenever we're doing traveling turns. And then the last thing for posture is our head. We want to make sure our head is nice and relaxed, that we're not tilting to one side because our head is the heaviest part of our body. So whenever we are tilting our head to one side, looking one way, it could throw us up, right? So if I'm relaxed, what you want to do is start from the bottom up, go down the checklist, and see how you can get into posture, because that's the first thing you have to do for traveling turns.